Each year, the Social Security Administration, SSA, the federal agency tasked with delivering Social Security benefits, undertakes the massive responsibility of issuing over 72 million payments to eligible recipients throughout the United States. This monumental effort ensures that millions of Americans receive critical financial support, which often forms the backbone of their monthly budgets. As the year winds down, the SSA's work becomes even more vital, especially as payments align with significant dates such as Thanksgiving, Christmas, Black Friday, and New Year's. For beneficiaries of programs like Supplemental Security Income, SSI, and the Old Age, Survivors, and Disability Insurance, OASD, programs, the timely arrival of these payments can make all the difference during the high-expense holiday season. Now, let's start with something truly exciting. What if you woke up to find an extra $1,800 deposited into your bank account? It sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? But for millions of Social Security and SSDI beneficiaries, this could soon become a reality thanks to a new bill passed by Congress. This financial boost comes at a time when inflation is pushing prices to record highs, leaving many struggling to afford even basic necessities. But as thrilling as the prospect sounds, it raises several important questions. When will this payment arrive? How will it be distributed? And, perhaps most importantly, how can you ensure you don't miss out? These are the questions we'll answer today, so grab a cup of coffee and stick with us for all the details. Before diving into the specifics, let's take a quick moment to ask for your support. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss updates on Social Security, SSDI, and other financial matters that directly impact your life. Staying informed is crucial, and subscribing helps us continue bringing you the latest news and analysis. Over the past year, Americans have faced skyrocketing costs of living. Groceries, rent, gas, and even utilities seem to cost more every day. For many, especially those on fixed incomes like Social Security and SSDI beneficiaries, the strain has been unbearable. Monthly benefits are often stretched to their limits, leaving little room for unexpected expenses. This is precisely why the promise of a one-time $1,800 payment is generating so much excitement. It's seen as a lifeline, an opportunity to catch up on bills, stock up on essentials, or simply enjoy some financial breathing room for the first time in months or even years. But as with any government initiative, questions abound. Will this payment truly ease the financial burden for millions of Americans, or is it merely a short-term fix for a much larger issue? This legislation, which includes the $1,800 payment, is part of a broader effort by lawmakers to provide relief to those who need it most. Social Security recipients, in particular, have long found themselves in challenging positions, as benefits often fail to keep up with the realities of rising inflation and economic hardship. By offering this payment, Congress acknowledges these struggles, delivering a financial boost designed to address immediate needs. But as with any policy, it's essential to consider the broader implications. Is this payment a one-time solution, or could it pave the way for a more consistent system of financial support? Many advocates believe this step should be the beginning of more comprehensive reforms, and it's a sentiment worth discussing. After all, the effectiveness of this legislation depends not just on the payment itself but also on the systemic changes that follow. If you're wondering how these payments will be distributed, the good news is that the process should be relatively straightforward. Much like the stimulus checks issued during the pandemic, the $1,800 payments will be sent automatically to eligible recipients. If you're already in the system receiving Social Security or SSDI benefits, for example, you likely won't need to take any additional steps. The funds will arrive via your preferred payment method, whether through direct deposit, a check in the mail, or another method you've previously designated. However, it's always wise to ensure your information with the SSA is current. Have you updated your direct deposit details recently? Is your mailing address accurate? Taking a few minutes to verify this information can save you from unnecessary delays or complications when the payments are distributed. Now, let's talk about timing, which is always a crucial factor. While officials are working diligently to get these payments out as quickly as possible, it's important to recognize that delays can happen. Government programs, especially ones on this scale, often encounter logistical challenges that can slow the process. In the meantime, beneficiaries can rely on the SSA's established payment schedule to track their regular benefits. For example, OASD beneficiaries born between the 21 stone and 31 stone of any month can expect their monthly payments to arrive just before Thanksgiving and again on Christmas Eve. Similarly, SSI recipients will receive their January 2025 benefits early on December 31 thanks to the upcoming cost of living adjustment, COLA. Speaking of COLA, this adjustment is one of the most critical features of Social Security and SSI programs. Designed to ensure that benefits keep pace with inflation, COLA increases are calculated based on changes in the Consumer Price Index, CPI. For beneficiaries, these adjustments are often the only way to maintain their purchasing power in the face of rising costs. The COLA for 2025 is expected to provide a modest boost to monthly payments, offering some relief to those who have felt the sting of inflation over the past year. But as welcome as the $1,800 payment and the COLA increase may be, they also highlight a broader issue: the need for systemic reforms within the Social Security system. Rising inflation, stagnant benefit amounts, and limited access to affordable healthcare are just a few of the challenges facing beneficiaries. While the current legislation addresses immediate financial concerns, it's clear that more comprehensive solutions are needed to ensure the program's long-term sustainability and effectiveness. What do you think? Should Congress prioritize sweeping reforms to the Social Security system, or is incremental change the better path forward? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. The economic implications of this $1,800 payment also deserve consideration. During the pandemic, stimulus checks provided a significant boost to millions of households, helping them weather financial uncertainty. However, those payments also sparked debates about inflation, government spending, and economic policy. Will this new payment have a similar effect? Economists are divided. Some argue that the payment is too small to significantly impact the broader economy, while others believe it could provide a modest stimulus by increasing consumer spending. Regardless of its macroeconomic impact, one thing is clear: for individuals and families, this payment represents a crucial opportunity to address immediate financial needs. Let's take a moment to reflect on what this payment could mean for you and your family. For some, $1,800 might cover a month's rent or mortgage payment. For others, it could go toward overdue medical bills, car repairs, or simply catching up on everyday expenses. The flexibility of this payment is part of its appeal. It allows beneficiaries to prioritize their own unique needs. But it also raises an important question: how would you use your $1,800? Would you save it for future expenses, pay off debt, or invest in something you've been putting off? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear how this payment could make a difference in your life. As we look to the future, it's clear that programs like Social Security and SSI are more than just financial safety nets. They're lifelines for millions of Americans, providing a measure of stability and security in an often unpredictable world. But as beneficial as these programs are, there's still much work to be done to ensure they can meet the needs of future generations. Challenges such as funding shortages, benefit adequacy, and program accessibility will require thoughtful solutions from lawmakers. The $1,800 payment is a step in the right direction, but it's only one piece of a much larger puzzle. Before we wrap up, let's not forget to address the importance of staying informed. By subscribing to our channel and turning on notifications, you'll always have access to the latest updates on Social Security, SSDI, and other financial news that impacts your life. Your support helps us continue creating content that keeps you informed, empowered, and prepared for whatever comes next. So, what happens now? In the coming weeks, we'll be closely monitoring the rollout of this $1,800 payment and providing updates as new information becomes available. Whether it's clarifying eligibility requirements, addressing potential delays, or analyzing the broader implications of this legislation, we'll make sure you have all the information you need. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, and remember, better days are ahead. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.